And alright, what is up my Starman fam? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die Console Edition, Stars Coffee Mayhem. Now it's the morning of day 8, and this is what I got done so far. I've caged this off, if I need to fall back and have to deal with the stupid birds that fly in. And still I don't have enough wood to finish upgrading these, and then I got enough cobblestone rocks to make the upgrades. Alright, I do have a couple skill points to spend, and trying to think things through and how I want to distribute them. So let's go to level one Grease Monkey, and then gonna have to put another point into intellect as well, because I'm gonna try and get some vehicle adventure books. We got plenty of resources. I just need to get some more wood, and looks like it's time to harvest all my trees that I planted when I sustained life. I cleared out the spikes because so what I'm going to do instead is I place these 3 hatches, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. I still have to put the ramp blocks. Over here to cover the road, but that's where the wood comes in. Gonna do the same thing, kind of like it's got a multiple phase defense, and gonna put an extra set of pillars right here for added support. That way, to maintain the stability. And I may actually have to put more. May have to put some pillars over here to provide better stability. Alright, first things first, let's harvest these trees, and then we'll sustain life. Timeout, I just gained another level, and I'm gonna go into level 2 Motherlode. Sustaining life. Yeah. All right. Let me go put some stuff away into my storage, and then we'll set off. We'll probably head to Trader Ricky Bobby, and in order to get a job from him. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here. And before I leave, time for some some cornbread for good luck.
Cornbread. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And my order of grilled meat is now finished. So that was also in the orders list. So yep, let's update this, and now the bacon and eggs is complete, along with the sandwiches and the grilled meat. We still got a lot of ways to go, but we are clearing up the menu. Oh yeah, I also got to plant some coffee seeds soon. But once I make the harvest over here, then I'll plant some coffee seeds in order to make some more coffee for more orders. Alright, let's get up. And so I don't forget, like a silly little goofball that I was, forgetting that I have a bicycle. Now that I have a bicycle, we're going to ride to the desert. So yeah, let's go see Ricky Bobby after I deal with Al Pacino here. Say hello to my little kitchen knife.
Say hello to my little friend.
Alright, I got some food and water on me, and my coin. Alright, let's go see Mr. Trader Ricky Bobby. In fact, Broncos Country, let's ride.
Broncos Country, let's ride.
Good morning, Ricky Bobby.
You look like you're tired of walking, friend. How about I set you up with a nice ride? I got machines that'll make your heart skip a beat.
Alright, let's see what you got, Ricky Bobby. Let's see. Shotgun parts. Definitely gonna need a few more. Now that I can make higher level double barrel shotgun. If that's necessary. Alright. As for books, let's see. I should be fine. But I will take the buckshot. That way I can make some more shotgun shells.
That's a good choice you made right there.
Alright. Let's see. I don't have the firepower to do an infested, so we will have to go with the second closest.
I should have some work if you're as brave
Shady
as a
swine.
bigamist. Good luck.
Alright, the Shady Swine. The Shady Swine is our next place. And I believe that's a farm POI. And last thing I remember... And first let me deal with Mo here. Took a little damage from some of the barbed wire that Ricky Bobby has on his compound. Alright. I think the Shady Swine is a farm POI, and it does have a pig that just comes out and attacks you if you're close. Alright, this is the place. And once we get close, we're gonna be attacked by the little piggy here. Alright. We're gonna go in and then watch that little piggy come out to play. But well, we have Minkus here to deal with too. Alright. Yep. There's the little piggy that decides to come out and play. In fact, there's two of them. Whoa. Alright. These two little piggies are about to meet my double level shock. Now that was a very impressive double kill. Let's bring home the bacon. Arlene, you're too late. These are my piggies now. These are my pieces of bacon, not yours. It's mine! This is my bacon! It's mine! Alright. Alright, now let's park over here. In fact, I should just leave my bicycle right this way, because I might come out through the front door. And that... Alright. And I don't think there's any corn for me to harvest, but there is some potatoes. No, this is hops. This is hops. I don't have the stuff to brew some cerveza. Alright, let's begin. And I think the piggies respawn. Do they? Yes, they do. I see you. But this time they're asleep. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Alright. Okay, good. It's just that one little piggy. How about that? We get an extra piece of bacon. Alright. And look at that, meat stew! The good thing is meat stew is not on the menu for my orders. So I can eat it, I can have it all to myself! Woohoo! Alright. Let's go up here. That's where I'm meant to go and follow where the torch is. Alright. If I can get in there. There we go. Who's trapped in the closet? Oh, there's a cop. There is a cop in the closet. Before I do anything, this is Paul Blart, Cop Zombie. I gave him the name Paul Blart because of the movie Paul Blart, Mall Cop, with Kevin James. And he's just the right size and figure for the Cop Zombie. Alright. He's gonna get a wake-up call. You've been struck by a smooth criminal. Cop got one-shotted. Ow! Touch me, Samuel. Touch me. Now, for those of you who are new, who are not too familiar with 7 Days to Die, the Cop Zombies. The Cop Zombies, their range attack is very gross. They puke at you with their range. Ew, brother, ew.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
Now, another thing about the Cop Zombies is, if you deal enough damage to them, you'll start hearing a rapid heartbeat, and you better get away because the cop will run at you, and then for a few seconds, and then explode, and then blows up, dealing area of effect damage. Yep. And if you're a low-level character, that's your best bet in order to get the cop out of the way. Just deal enough damage for the cop to blow up. That's all you can do. Alright. Hey, scavenger outfit. This is perfect for looting. I believe in a future update they're gonna have us customize the skins of the armors we wear, because you know how it is with our fashion souls, and if we want to have this benefit, the full set, I just hope it comes live. I just hope it. I want this to happen. You know, like we are wearing our armor set that's going to give us the our favorite pieces, or piece combination that's going to give us the set bonus, and also customize it to however we want to appear. However we want to appear. That's what I want. I definitely love the Ranger outfit because it does give me the appearance of a cowboy, and that's my style. That's my play style. And I want this update to happen, you know, have us customize our armors to how we want to appear. That way, and we can still retain the set bonus that we want. To the toilet? Toilet paper. Alright. Let's see. That's where we came. I think that's where we came. Oh, here's Brawny. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Man, nice of you to drop in on me, Samuel! Nice of you to get the drop on me. Brawny goes down. Alright. Ooh, what you guys reading? Tools Digest. You're a coyote outside. Even better, we can get some more meat. Light armor's level 2. Once I get live armor's level 3, that's armor slots. But it will require forged iron. Hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal, and Lulu, I did not notice you were behind the couch or the chair. Lulu goes down. Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend.
And you know where she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.
And can I get my arrow back? No. Let's grab these chairs and get some free wood out of this. Alright. Hello? Now here we are at the the kitchen. Food pile. Nice. Better get the cans of sham. Alright. Scrap. I already have lead on me, so it's just gonna give us stacks. Alright. It's in the shelf. Cloth. Alright. Alright, we're going down here into the sub-level. Alright. Alright. Nothing yet. Oh, I see a hand. That looks like a nurse. Should be able to hit you in the shoulder. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Oh, there you are, Al Pacino. Say hello to my little friend.
Say hello to my little friend.
Alright. So we're not done yet because there is another piece, and that's where the main loot is, but the doors will open to the barn once we hit the button. Once we hit the switch. Let me search this first. Cornmeal. Get out of here, damage. Take the glue. And, ooh, I'll get some wood from here. Free wood is free wood. Alright. Oh, there's a destroyed generator bank. Get some iron. And I do have a wrench on me. I can try and get some forged iron. Man, I'm thirsty already. You know what? Let's eat the meat stew. This will also restore some of my hydration. And I have some water in my bike. Only 2 units, but at least that'll keep my water up to date. You know what? Let's grab some coyote. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Fresh meat. Yum. Alright, here we are into the barn. Hello? Oh, we got a couple sleepers over there. Nurse? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Lestero's construction worker? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Lois? You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Yeah. And that's it. We got the job done. Now let's go grab the main loot. Yeah. I believe that's corn seed right here that I can grab. Now that I have a shovel on me, grab this nitrate powder. potato seed. Nice. Ooh, crap, let's see. Handgun. Alright, now I can make a level 1 pistol. Finally, I can get out of this pipe pistol. Here, let me help you with that. Let me help you with that, so you can get shot right in the face. Hehehehe. All right, let's get to the main loot. All right, can I get some eggs? Nope. All right, there's a piece of trash here. I'm gonna search. All right, wood. Oh, book pile. Farming book. I can make goldenrod seed and chrysanthemum seed. Nice. Alright. Ooh, vitamins. Nice. Alright. We got a good find here. Passing gas shipping crate. Oil shale. This trunk. Ranger's Guide to Archery Volume 1. I can remove 20% more arrows and bolts from my target. Oh, scope I'm going to sell. Large beef rations, 44 magnum rounds. An iron sledgehammer. Every time I see this, oh yes. I harness the power of Triple H, the wrestler. Time to play the game. Time to play the game! Whoa! It's all about the game! And how you play it, it's all about the game! Yeah! Don't you forget that's the price you can pay, cause I am the guy and I want to play! Time to play the game! Wah! I get carried away. This is what happens every time I find a sledgehammer, an iron sledgehammer. Ooh, let's get some potatoes. Some of these are dead, so we'll look for the ones that are marked potato plants. You can get some yucca fruit from here too, but I'm good. Alright, that is it. Let's go. Let's go get paid. And we got a supply drop coming in. It's taking us back to the pine forest. We're gonna ride over there after we're done here. I'm back, Ricky Bobby.
We buy and sell vehicles. I'm prouder than a peacock that you got that job done. Good job.
Thank you, Bob. All right, let's grab this, and now
Here's
let's sell
what
some
I've
stuff
got.
to you. All right, so I'm selling you this, and I don't think I have. Oh, the sledgehammer. Will you buy this? Yes. It was fun while it lasted because it was fun while it lasted. You know, bringing out the Triple H in me. WWE wrestler, Hall of Famer, Triple H. All right. All right.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Bobby. Ricky Bobby. All right. Knife books, bow books. All right. Now let's go grab that airdrop, and we can start, you know, working on improving the base. Let's actually, my coffee shop, I should say. I'm so used to having my own home and my own Horde base, but you know, because of this series being, you know, Coffee Shop Mayhem, you know, my coffee shop, you know, but well, it's still like a home to me. But yeah, you know, it's still my home. The coffee shop is my home, so the base. All right, here we are. Forge ahead, nice. A coffee for myself and a meat stew for myself. Woohoo! Oh yeah! All right, range mods bundle. What do we get this time? Bipod, meh. I'll sell these. Crafty skill magazine. Ooh, more cookbooks. Ooh, I can now make New England sham chowder. All right. All right. Now then, let's put the meat stew in there. At least now I got plenty to eat. Alright, and we'll stack the coin along with the rest. Alright, I'm repairing this. But I'm actually gonna sell it. I'm actually gonna sell it. Alright. Now let's go over to Rex and let's see. No, let me see. Day 10 is when they restock. So let's save this for when it's Trader Day. Let's save our coin for Trader Day. We'll still do some jobs. We'll just do some bartering when it's Trader Day. As for the coffee, I'll put my coffee in here. That one's for me to keep. Alright, let's finish upgrading this. Let me grab my claw hammer. You know what? I'm gonna use this time to improve. Watch me work my magic, because a lot of my magic was done off camera, and I believe you deserve to see my magic in action. Let's get to work. And that's about it for my cobblestone rocks. And yep, that's all the magic I can work for today. Well, more will be done off camera, and I gotta mine some more stone and clay. Alright. Looks like my water is done. My water is done, and I'll go ahead and drink because I am thirsty. Alright. And time to do a little bit of mining. I have not been able to do so. So let's use this opportunity to do some mining. And let's see. What level of stone tools can I make? Not stone. Ooh, level 3 iron pickaxe. Let's make one right now. Oh, look at that! We found some iron. We found some iron. That's even good news. That's even better news. All right. Let's see if my iron pickaxe is done. Let's see if my iron pickaxe is done. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to harvest the rest of my trees because I believe it's time to start building the outer perimeter wall, and we'll start from here. It'll start from here. You know, continue building the supports, add additional support, you know, for the bridge portion. Yeah, and it's going to extend all the way to over here at the corner of my mine shaft, and then it's going to run all the way this way. Gonna have to go all. All right, gonna have to go. Just curl it back this way, and then go alongside here, and it's going to cover the outside of the parking lot here at the drive of my coffee shop. So that's what I have planned. Alright. Right now I just have an easy access to get to my workbench, and it's just going up the stairs. Alright, here's what I got done. Phase 1 would be defending the first defense right here, zombies, you know, etc. But once one of the hatches starts to fail, once I notice the hatch's health being very low, I move on to Phase 2. Phase 2 more additional defenses. And also I have to shoot them down. And in case there are stupid birds, that's why I have to go to this cage. And then my final defense will be using this iron hatch. I'll have to upgrade those to iron hatches. They'll last me longer. They'll last me longer. I can make the forged iron easily. All right, it is done. That is awesome. All right. Oh, let's get this over here, and you know what? Let's make that forged iron right now. In fact, I have wood on me, so let's make about... Let's make about 5 minutes worth of forged iron. Let's see. Oh man, 7 more, and I will unlock the anvil recipe. The anvil recipe I can craft faster. Alright, 50 forged iron is in 5 minutes worth of smelting. Alright, let's get to work. Alright, this should be a good enough iron. This is going to last me for quite a while. Yep, and now I need to get some more clay soil and I got to upgrade my extra floor, my extra room that I made. All right, let's throw all this in there. And look at that! I've got a raw diamond in the process. This is. I'm also going to need this to craft the diamond blade tip mod. I think I need 3 of them. So let's put the raw diamond... Actually, the raw diamond will go in here. It's a resource. Alright, and let's use all this to make more cobblestone rocks, and we'll see how much we can cover. And I know for sure I'll have to grab another buried supplies job. I'll have to go to Rex for that. Yeah, what am I doing with this recog? I better put the recog in the medical supplies box. You know what? While I still can, I'm gonna go fetch a job for Rec. That way, I can have it ready for the next day, and then we can just, and then we have a horde to defend ourselves against tomorrow night. Yeah, hordes are gonna get even more crazier as we continue. If the more we survive, the crazier the hordes will be, and we need to have and more reason for us to continue improving our defenses. There I go again, forgetting what I have, and that's my bicycle. There I go again. All right, let's get my bicycle.
Make it snappy. I gotta take a crap.
All right, you got any jobs for me, Wrecked? All right. No buried supplies job, but a clear zombies will do.
You. Can't say I'm not surprised.
So, Hoarder's House is going to be what we're going to do in our next job, but I'll wait for... Well, that'll be the first thing we'll do on the morning of day 9. Alright. And that is all the time I got for this episode of 7 Days to Die, Console Edition, Stars Coffee Mayhem. Alright guys, like I said, first thing in the morning, we're gonna go do the next job at the Hoarder house, and then we gotta make some final preparations to build our defenses against the next Horde, and then fight the Horde. Yep, it's gonna get even more crazier. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help the channel out. And thank you guys so much for all the love and the support you have given me. It really does mean a lot. You guys are so amazing. I can't thank you guys enough for being part of this amazing community. So that'll do it for this episode of 7 Days to Die Console Edition, Stars Coffee Mayhem. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Rise up, be blessed, and smile. Now smile!